YNW Melly has now gotten himself in a very serious court case, which if he doesn't win, it could actually end his life. Now make sure you guys watch this video all the way until the end, because you'll need to know what happens if YNW Melly does win his case, and then we can determine when he will be officially coming home. Also, if you guys are a fan of YNW Melly, be sure to leave a like on this video right now. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you would like to join our iPhone X giveaway. Now, YNW Melly was hit with some of the worst news that you can hear while you're in a court case, and that's the news that he could potentially have his life taken away from him if he is found guilty. This is a very serious issue, and as a YNW Melly fan, I am praying that this won't be the case, just because I would hate to see a young artist of, YNW Melly's talent be taken away from us, just because we've had so many other artists as well being taken away from us. I would hate to see Melly be gone as well. But then there's the other side of me where if he actually did end up taking out YNW Juvie and Sack Chaser, then he kind of deserves it, because that's just plain wrong, especially to do it to, your two best friends who you also classified as your brothers. Now, if you are a YNW Melly fan praying that he didn't do it, and if you're wondering, what needs to happen in this case so then he will be let free, basically, I'll break it down for you. What needs to happen is there can't be any 100% hard evidence proving that YNW Melly took out Juvie and Sack Chaser, which in this case, it's actually going to be very, very hard to prove that Melly didn't do it, considering him and Cortland Henry were the only two people in the car alongside Juvie and Sack Chaser. And apparently when it happened, there was some security footage found by the police, showing the streets that Melly and his friends were driving down at the time when it happened. And it just so happened to show that there was literally no cars that even came near Melly's car when it happened. And right there is some pretty good evidence already to make a case interesting, because if no cars even came by Melly, and if it was a quote-unquote drive-by, how did that even happen? I mean, some other things must have happened. I don't know what Melly's saying behind closed doors, but right now the evidence that is being shown by the police is pretty good evidence, I do have to admit. Now, if YNW Melly is innocent, which I really do hope he is, he's gonna need to get some really good evidence somehow. Now, him and his friend Cortland Henry, who was driving the car at the time, are looking at life locked up, or they're even gonna be having their lives taken away from them due to this whole incident. And the fact that they haven't even made any statements yet proving that they didn't do it is kind of scaring me a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but because they have been locked up for a little while now, and I haven't heard any messages from Melly or really anything other than a phone call he had, and I really didn't hear him say even that much in that phone call. All I heard was him talking to some of his friends. But I do kind of find it interesting that he hasn't tried to prove his innocence to his fans and things like that, although I don't really know if his lawyer is advising him not to say anything to the public. But it is starting to get a really, really interesting feel to this case, and I'm really excited to see actually how it goes. Now, although if Melly does beat this case, you could expect him to come home before the end of the year, is what most people are saying online. That's what they're expecting it to be. But me personally, I feel like this is going to be a very, very long case. And I honestly don't even see Melly coming home, if he does get to come home, until like the year 2020 or maybe even 2021, just because how serious this is, and especially because how this whole case is laid out. I do have a feeling that Melly and his lawyer are going to try to stretch this out to be the longest thing possible, just in case if Melly is found guilty. It will give Melly, a couple more years, and he'll be able to talk to his mom and stuff like that. I do feel like they're going to be stretching this case out as long as possible. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I do pray that Melly is innocent, though. I mean, I hope you guys do too. And if you guys do, make sure you guys comment it down below, because I am kind of curious to know what you guys think on this whole case. So basically, to sum this video up, if YNW Melly does win his case, he will be coming home in the year 2020 or 2021. That's what people are expecting. It all really just depends on how the court goes. I mean, if Melly and his lawyer decide to stretch it out, he literally could be coming home, if he does win the case, around 2024, people are saying to be latest. I mean, it's going to be about a 4-year case, It's going to be pretty crazy. And if you guys are, wanting to keeping up to date with everything that's going on in it, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I do videos about YNW Melly all the time. I'm a really big fan, so this is what I just enjoy doing. Also, I do want to mention, if you do make music and you would like me to promote it here on my YouTube channel, go follow me on Instagram and then send me a DM and just send me the link to your song and we'll talk some business. Anyways guys, it has been District Trending. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm out. Peace.